Coming back to a little bit in game 2, Loaf had a sizable lead for sure. That was a set of comebacks.
And then Red Vega. Ooh, these are both
Fun.
I enjoy watching both of these players.
Ooh, this is fun.
Vega had some of the slickest Lucario movement that I've ever seen.
Yeah, the B reversing is always top notch.
And sometimes I think it's almost too slick. Like sometimes I think it would be better if he was clunkier, a little harder to predict maybe.
Yeah.
But it's so pretty.
It's so pretty.
So pretty.
It's so pretty.
And then Red's just up and coming doing Ness things.
Red is the Ness main that survived the downfall of all the Ness main. In the great Ness main massacre of 2016, Red was the solo Ness main to keep going and carrying on the torch of the little boy wonder.
Yep. And shout out to Northfield, who came up here in like a bundle today.
Yeah, we got Mythics, Firecat, Red, and is that Northfield?
No, we've got a few others I've seen around. There's Rin and some other people.
So some people I might not be familiar with.
I'm guessing there's some kind of a break happening over there in which they could pull themselves away. But good to see them here.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Lucario.
And the question, and it's always the question that, like, anytime you see a projectile character versus a character with a reflector and an absorber, how is Aura Sphere going to be used in this match?
Right. That's always interesting. Goob Disciple, I love that a lot. Gooby, shoutouts. Now, I would say, I'm not an expert on either of these characters by any means, but I would probably put it in Ness's favor, and not because of the Reflector and Absorber. More so, I feel like he has the better neutral options and the better combo potential.
Not only that, but Lucario doesn't really have that great a way to protect himself off the stage.
Exactly.
And PK Thunder could be such a useful tool just for tacking on %.
Right. And then back throw is a very reliable kill option. It's not going to be a matchup where Lucario is going to sit in Aura for that long.
Right.
Unless he's very careful. So that's kind of, but we'll see what Vega does. He's a phenomenal player and is definitely more than capable of overcoming this. I'm excited to see these two play each other because I've never seen it before. And they're both incredible players. Right away, Vega is going to rush right in, take on some %. We got a trade situation here. Goes for the read, but misses.
I almost want to see him not go for that read so early. It might not have been true, but like that's an easy way to catch someone off guard if he does have Aura and like get a kill with it.
Exactly. Also to mention that if he does whiff it like he did, he will eat some %. Now I think Red could have got more off of it, but still.
And Vega's actually playing somewhat in Red's face, which I think it was playing to his advantage for the most part. Because
I love the surprise nairs. Red's nair usage is really smart. It's actually very akin to how I use nair, which is a very strong aerial get-off-me option. And it's also very safe.
All right, but now Lucario's built up some rage. He's an actual character at this point.
Red was totally thinking he was going to go for Aura Sphere, but Vega is really good at mixing it up just like there. A nice B reverse.
And Vega, that was such a good mind game.
Yeah.
Red was so ready for that for so long, and the moment he let down his guard.
Yeah. Ooh, catches him with the yo-yo. Now that is a great edge option. But I know what you mean. Red had gone for PSI Magnet 3 different times, and by then it's like he kind of gave up on the option.
But early % combos coming out of Red are great. Whenever there's a neutral break, if Vega wasn't eating like...
Ooh, no! And I saw that coming too! And I saw, like, Red's mix-ups with the PK Thunder are so good. You think he's going to just try to edge guard you, pop you into the air, but he actually goes around you and is reading your landing.
It is
which
so
he did
good.
Beautifully right there for a really quick game.
Yeah, because you're avoiding the PK Thunder in attempts to not get hit by the PK Thunder.
Right.
And forgetting about the small child hurtling towards you.
That's so funny. The small child.
They're terrifying.
They are. These psychic baby heads. They're... Have you seen his beady black eyes? Like, that's terrifying.
There's
Ness looks like he could
there's
eat
no
your
life
soul.
in there.
Yeah. He looks like he could eat your soul. Like, that's not pleasant. That's not pleasant.
Vega's really having some kind of a crisis here. Like, that was...
He looked a little shaken up, and he is very composed. One thing I will commend him about a player is he's very composed, but he looked a little after that PK Thunder. So let's hope that game 2 he kind of calms down, understands that we have a whole set left here.
Because that whole second stock, now that I'm thinking about it, was probably like 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Red just dominated that second stock.
Well,
so I appreciate him taking the time to think about what happened.
Right. Me too. And especially because Lucario, his benefit comes from his survivability. So if he's losing stocks early, it's very easy for him to get shaken up. Ooh.
And I think Vega's playing a little nervous.
Yeah, he is.
I mean, Red's playing very well. He's crossing up. He's doing
Right.
what he needs to do. But we're not seeing the aggression that we saw out of Vega the first stock.
He's also going for a lot of high cooldown options. He's not being as smart about what he's throwing out right now. Also, Red is all over this pressure game. He is just zipping around him in the air, crosses him up, pivot grab, just keeping on the percent. Vega has no way to really control the stage right now, and that's what Lucario wants.
And I mean, a grab at the ledge could result in a back throw kill at this point, so
yeah,
Vega's got to be real careful about his stage positioning.
Right. Yeah, Vega's going to want to keep to the center as much as possible. Ideally, keep Ness off stage, but he's got to be careful about it.
And this is where the Absorber comes into such a big play, because normally at these percents, it would just be Aura Sphere camping. But against Ness, you really can't do that.
Exactly.
Because you could give him like 40%.
Wow. And Red's patience on the ledge there. Vega read a roll with that force palm, but Red just stayed and came in with his falling up air to take the stock. That was incredible.
I like the show of tech skill after the kill.
Yeah.
The reversing side magnet over and over again.
Burr, burr, burr. And that's the thing. I think good Nesses are very good at finding ways to kill their opponent often without a back throw, because against a Ness, you're going to be on your guard so much for a back throw that you sometimes forget about his other really good aerial options.
Vega's spacing on these Aura Spheres has been on point.
Yeah,
every
that's
time
true.
that Red's been hit by one, I see him starting up the side magnet, which means Red knows, or Vega knows how he can space that to make it look like he can get it.
Beautiful
and
punish on that spot dodge, but that's not going to do it, not without Aura.
He's got him nervous.
Ooh.
That was
I like that.
Great PK Thunder. Otherwise, he was eating an Aura Sphere for sure.
That was very smart. Also, you don't think about Ness doing that because he's off stage. You wouldn't think about it coming at you. But you got to realize he's next to the ledge. He'll just grab an amazing absorb.
20-some%.
That's the first one this set, and now he's going to run the momentum like you're talking about.
Back air will take it, though. Lucario's at a percent where he's like a regular character at this point.
Yep, a normal character.
Ooh, that's it. That's it. Goodbye.
Hey, bada.
The jab reset. So good. So good by Red.
Wow, that was so good. To quote Wii Sports, it's out of the park. What? What, Jaaahsh? You know you loved it.
But you really shouldn't be hitting like weird dog things with baseball bats. That's not a good take-home message.
Nah, isn't that like the sign of like a serial killer?
Right. This kid's probably going to grow up to be in Clockwork Orange.
Sadistic. Oh, Clockwork Orange. It's out of the park.
And we have a very bored Scorpio in the back.